all kinds of stuff. So it's more aggressive. You gotta find yourself. So it's more aggressive to be some screaming, robbing, all kinds of stuff. So I want to work past the show. Like that was my thing. I want to work past the show. I like Bo Hagen. Bo Hagen was I like to
watch it.
In me.
I don't know. It's kind of crazy. Let me watch first of all. It's this right here. Oh, okay, yeah, I see. Nah, this doc never really, it's not done. Like I never it's done, but like it's some things I want to do. Like just like at the end. But I mean, and it's stuff that's not, I ain't put in here yet, but just was in here, like, yeah. And I don't, anybody can say what they want, man. Why you don't just do this with it? Why you don't do that with it? Man, you don't know nobody at Tubi or Hulu or whatever. Man, you don't know. Bruh, people just be talking like they know what they talking about, bruh. It don't work like that. You feel me? Like, now this is what I might need from y'all. Who that? That my boy. That my boy. What up with it? Yeah, I'ma need it. I'ma let y'all watch it the best I can with this in this monitor. You feel me? Don't talk about me, because I ain't went and bought no cameras to do everything like I should. I'm gonna let y'all see it how I can, you feel me? But I'm gonna tell y'all how crazy the music industry is. When it plays my music in this documentary, it's going to flag my video, which means I ain't gonna get paid for this video. So if you rock with me, leave a super chat. I don't care if it's 99 cents, because that's the only way this video gonna make a quota. Because for some strange reason, but it ain't a strange reason, but my legal situation with that music is not handled. So, bro, when I play my own music, it flags me, and it tells me who's getting the money from it or doing whatever. But that's an entertainment lawyer and all that other stuff. So if you understand that, then you understand. But like, before y'all watch this, you gotta remember, this is shot from 2006 to 2007. Look, Yank already know. Appreciate you, homie. Yeah, that's not a video worth doing, at least not, because YouTube be tripping. How I get charged for my own music or get a red light where my video can't make no money because my music is in my documentary. But anyway, y'all remember, this documentary is shot 2006, the end of 2006, going into 2000 and all of 2007. You know what I'm saying? So don't be looking for no fancy phones. No, y'all gonna see them flip phones. Y'all gonna I'm talking, we all had, we would have a smartphone. Like, me and Pimp had the first iPhones. That picture when he got his arm around me and we in Bella Noche. He got on that purple Houston hat. He holding our iPhones. But Amir, that was the dude who we would get the phones from in Houston. He really didn't. iPhones was like new, like so we still had our razors and flip phones, and we still using this chirp phone. Don't act like if y'all was really trapping, y'all know what them chirp phones was. So at the time this documentary was, well, parts of it was shot, y'all just keep in mind it's around that time. You feel me? It's so when you see and stuff. Oh, I think you're gonna hear Mean Green, rest in peace, Mean Green. He gonna say something about a MySpace. You know what I'm saying? This documentary is really from then all the way up until now. This is just how much is done because shit, I ran out of money doing this shit. You know how much it costs to finish a document, to shoot it, film it, edit it, do all the color correct, all that. Like, yeah, I'm gonna get it done, but I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna show y'all what's up here already. Like, hold on. Let me try and make sure I got y'all set up right so y'all can see. Hit the like button. I need y'all to hit the like button. That don't cost nothing. That's free. That help us out on YouTube or whatever it's supposed to do. Don't ask me to explain because I don't understand. But yeah, I know if you hit the like button and do something with some algorithm. Hold up, I gotta make sure I can get y'all set up where y'all can see this, right? Sometimes might be too dark. Hold on. It's my XY. I'm hard. See something. I don't know if y'all gonna be able to see that good. Hold on. Let me see if this light off. Alright, let me see. Ain't close enough. Hold on. Let me figure something out. Don't be talking about me neither. I don't have all that film equipment and stuff other YouTubers got. That shit costs money. We gotta what we gonna do? Take up a collection plate around it?
TRILL. I started working.
Okay, hold on. I'm trying to make sure y'all can see. See, y'all can see the whole screen like that.
After TRILL, I started working on a project I was gonna call Certified. And like I said, my money was little.
This might be. Let me get y'all right. I'm trying to make sure I got it where y'all can see this.
I had
hold up.
Like, I knew I wanted this to be the album that I was like, I'm leaving. Like, I knew I had to go. Like, home was messed up. I never left home until it got messed up. See, that was my thing. I was comfortable at home selling however many records. You make 20, 30,000 every time you drop a record. You comfortable. I ain't leaving. You know, but Katrina hit and you have to. So I started moving around and I said, I'm gonna only work with the people I want to work with. I didn't care who everybody listened to and who everybody thought was popular. I didn't give a damn. I wanted to work with who I listened to, who I played. Yeah.
I started over. Now remember what I told y'all, man. It's 2000, all the way from. Now, when I'm sitting down doing that interview, that was like 2 years ago, but the footage that they're gonna be showing, yeah, y'all gonna see some flip phones and some more shit. It's TRILL shit, like.
After TRILL, I started working on a project I was gonna call Certified. And like I said, my money was a little bit better. I was a little more out there. And I had a certain, I didn't want to work with like, I knew I wanted this to be the album that I was like, all right, I'm leaving. Like, I knew I had to go. Like, home was messed up. I never left home until it got messed up. See, that was my thing. I was comfortable at home selling however many records. You make 20, 30,000 every time you drop a record. You comfortable, I ain't leaving. You know, but Katrina hit and you have to. So I started moving around and I said, I'm gonna only work with the people I want to work with. I didn't care who everybody listened to and who everybody thought was popular. I didn't give a damn. I wanted to work with who I wanted to work with, who I listened to, who I played, you know, so I set out and that's when we started moving around. You know, I had the money to move around.
See, that I wanted to make sure I got that across on this, with this documentary too. Like, I ain't trying to glorify nothing. I'm telling them like, you know, this, I had the money because I was doing X, Y, and Z, so I could do that then, but I ain't trying to, you know, tell nobody to go that route, but at the same time, I wasn't finna sit there and tell you not to go that route if you know what I'm saying, if it's all you feel like you got, and this, you know, that was after Katrina. So
that's just non-stop going, you know, Atlanta, Memphis, you know, Texas, Houston, Dallas, Florida, like just everywhere, man. Like records, you comfortable? I ain't leaving. I haven't been at home until it got messed up. See, that was my thing. I was comfortable at home selling however many records. You make 20, 30,000 every time you drop a record. You comfortable? I ain't leaving. You know, but Katrina hit and you have to. So I started moving around, and I said, I'm gonna only work with the people I want to work with. I didn't care who everybody listened to and who everybody thought was popular. I didn't give a damn. I wanted to work with who I wanted to work with, who I listened to, who I played, you know. So I set out, and that's when we started moving around. You know, I had the money to move around. So it was just non-stop going, you know, Atlanta, Memphis, you know, Texas, Houston, Dallas, Florida, like just everywhere, man. Like around, like I
know that. I know that's Port Arthur right there. I know that much. That's we going through Port Arthur. That's the refineries and shit. I know that. Play the game, I'm lost. I'm about to ride chrome. Okay, that's Houston. I'm in Houston now. I know that's at it's the V103, that what Mean Green DJ. I'm going to do an interview with Mean Green that Pimp set up for me to do. I know where that's at. I know where I'm at on there. Okay.
I knew coming in, like my earlier music, it was like more aggressive. Like you gotta find yourself. And so it was more aggressive. There'd be some screaming, growling, you know, all kind of playing. You know, Bo Hagen was I like the underdogs in the music industry. So
if y'all don't know who Bo Hagen was then y'all young or y'all just wasn't really on no country shit. Cause yeah, Bo Hagen, I knew I was going to get Bo Hagen, Pastor Troy, Yo Gotti. Pimp was like my last one. I ain't know if I was gonna be able to get him or not.
Bo Hagen, Pastor Troy, people like that, they the underdogs, you know, and they be real talented, and I always had all their music, so that was the first that y'all, you know, go get that done. And working with Troy, we hit the studio, and it was just like, man, you know, working with Bo Hagen, I won't say that he was first one I got to.
That's the first time we was in Patchwork. That's Patchwork Studios right there, and that's when me and Bo Hagen first met. I remember that because that's the first song me and him done right there.
I won't say that he was first one I
got. Boy, look how young I was. Boy, I ain't even, facial hair wasn't even growing in all the way yet.
And Bo Hagen, that was just like, that's just a crazy connection, like chemistry with me and him, being all the way up to now, it's still like the work ethic. If you put both of us in the studio, it's a rap. Like, and we gonna give you like, it's just, it comes naturally.
Let me light it first right quick. Go ahead, I'll let them folks real quick. Yeah, man, y'all already know who it is, dog. This is boy Bo Hagen, you understand what I'm saying? You see the sprinkle son, don't get excited, it's just Georgia dirt. You know how it goes down, bro. Fuck with that nigga 17, man. Yeah, well, I'll let them boys. Man, you know what it is, man. It's trouble. It's all over with now. I'm in here, Gates, I'm here. See, I'm in the studio, right? In the streets, I'm in the studio, right? And I'm here.
See, and I said that because Shout out to Greg Gates. Greg Gates used to be my manager. He'd always be fussing at me because, like, I be want to be in the streets, and he'd be like, man, you need to be in Atlanta, you need to be in Memphis, you need to be in Texas. Like, all these studio sessions he'd be setting up for me and stuff. So, I don't know. It's like, it's this crazy. It's crazy.
So leave me alone, don't fuck with me. Go ahead with 17 and make 17 meals.
Yeah, yes, sir. And I promise I won't go back to Mississippi Gate. I promise I won't.
I pull up in the wheels, blowing smoke out the booth. Let the truck bang, let it big break the loose. With the lame ass niggas that the lane hoes. With the lame ass niggas that the lane hoes. I pull up in the wheels, blowing smoke out the booth. I let the truck bang, let it big break the loose. See your baby mama on my dick and mine on my nerves. See baby mama on my dick and mine on my nerves. That's what I need. I'm gonna come out and
Pimp was a feature that I wanted from the get-go. Pimp C was always my favorite rapper. Like, everybody has their favorite artist or their favorite group or their favorite whatever. I specifically, Pimp C was my favorite. Like, UGK was cool, but I wanted to hear Pimp C. That was my favorite rapper. So Pimp was a feature that I wanted always, like from when we started at like 14, it was a dream. So when working on Certified and I'm working with all these different people, it was a thought, like, can I, like, I want to feature.
Hold on, because I don't think they really be understanding. Like, yeah.
It was a feature that I wanted. Pimp was a feature that I wanted from the get-go. Pimp C was always my favorite rapper. Like, everybody has their favorite artist or their favorite group or their favorite whatever. I specifically, Pimp C was my favorite. Like, UGK was cool, but I wanted to hear Pimp C. That was my favorite rapper. So Pimp was a feature that I wanted always, like from when we started at like 14, it was a dream. So when working on Certified and I'm working with all these different people, it was a thought, like, can I, like, I want to feature Pimp, but I didn't think I could really make it happen. You know what I'm saying? And we was in Picayune one day, and we was in the studio, and Iceberg, my partner, was in there, and Pimp had just came down for a concert. I was out of town. I think I was in Atlanta when he came for the concert. And I was working. We hadn't got a house in Atlanta. I was living in fucking Neo old house. It was a Teddy Riley house, Neo house. It just show you the kind of money we was wasting. Like, we spending $400-$200 a month for to rent out a fucking mansion that we use probably 4 days out of the month in Atlanta.
See, that's stupid shit. I never do it again. Like, I don't say that shit. Like, it's cool. I be saying that shit like, man, we was fucking stupid. Like, we went, mansions everywhere. I ain't saying mansions just to say it now. It's, go look at it's Neo on Cribs when they did his edition. That wasn't his house. He was renting it. Just like when I moved in, he hadn't just moved out. Keith Sweat was my neighbor. That's why Pimp came with the song "A House in Atlanta" next to that bitch Keith Sweat. But like, yeah, that it was like the money was getting spent like you would, I guess, when you in your 20s and you're back against the wall. You feel like, if you go to jail, fuck it. At least my family gonna know where to go dig that money up from. Like, it was that kind of shit. So, like I said, getting Pimp was like, yeah, that was I wanted to, but I didn't know if I was gonna be able to make it happen because I thought he'd be too hard to get in touch with.
So their favorite group or their favorite whatever. I specifically, Pimp C was my favorite. Like UGK was cool, but I wanted to hear Pimp C. That was my favorite rapper. So Pimp was a feature that I wanted always, like from when we started at like 14, it was a dream. So when working on Certified and I'm working with all these different people, it was a thought, like, can I, you know, like I want to feature Pimp, but I didn't think I could really make that happen. You know what I'm saying? And we was in Picayune one day, and we was at the studio, and Iceberg, my partner, was in there, and Pimp had just came down for a concert. I was out of town. I think I was in Atlanta when he came for the concert. I was working. We hadn't got a house in Atlanta. I was living in fucking Neo old house. It was a titty ride house, Neo house. It just show you the kind of money we was wasting. Like we were spending $400-$200 a month for to rent out a fucking mansion that we use probably 4 days out of the month in Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? Like, just stupid, but that's where I was at when he came and did the show. And so then when I made it back home, he had already left with my partner Iceberg and Mon. He had forgot his clothes. He needed some clothes. He went to Mon clothing shop, and you know, Mon.
So let me clear that up. So, cause it's exactly what I said, but I know it's gonna be like, huh? So when he had came down to do a show in Moss Point, which is like Moss Point by 20 minutes, 25 minutes from, you know what I'm saying, where I'm from. It's all the Gulf Coast. But I happen to be in Atlanta. Me and Bo Hagen and all us, we run around. We had started the Georgia Dirt Clique, the whole Black Cartel shit. And I was doing some shit with Pastor Troy, that week too. So I was in Atlanta when Pimp came to do the show right in my hometown pretty much, you know what I'm saying? Like, but luckily, shout out to my partner, Young Iceberg, you know, they got his info and shit while he was there because they knew like, man, shit, something gone, but he gon', you know, this what he want. So that's how, you know, that all came together.
We was in Picayune one day, and we was at the studio, and Iceberg, my partner, was in there, and Pimp had just came down for a concert. I was out of town. I think I was in Atlanta when he came for the concert. I was working. We hadn't got a house in Atlanta. I was living in fucking Neo old house. It was a titty ride house, Neo house. It just show you the kind of money we was wasting. Like we were spending $400-$200 a month for to rent out a fucking mansion that we use probably 4 days out of the month.
And that same damn house now, they getting probably about $12,500 a month rent for that month.
You know what I'm saying? Like, just stupid, but that's where I was at when he came and did the show. And so then when I made it back home, he had already left with my partner Iceberg and Mon. He had forgot his clothes. He needed some clothes. He went to Mon clothing shop, and you know, Mon gave him whatever he needed for the show that night. He left his number with like Mon. Mon is the one who owned the clothing store, and Iceberg and them. And so Iceberg just overheard me talking, and he was like, "Shit, home. I think bro got his number. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you see this, if you really want to do it." I was like, yeah, I want to do it. Still not thinking it's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? Like, we got the number. And I'm still thinking I'm gonna call. It's gonna be some bullshit ass number. It's gonna be whatever. Man, I called that phone. That man answered the phone. Like that day, all this happened in one day. I called him. He answered the phone, and I was stuck. I didn't know what the fuck to say. Like, all these artists I didn't work with, they ain't never bothered me. Like, I ain't do shit, you know. Like, none of that other shit ever bothered me. But actually getting on the phone with him, like, I was stuck in I was supposed to be in was supposed to go back to Atlanta. This is how fast everything happened. I was supposed to go back to Atlanta the next day and do the song with Pastor Troy. And so when I talked to him, the conversation was just real from the get-go. And he said, I asked him how much I needed to get the feature done, whatever he told me. I said, all right, no problem. He said, who you signed to? I said, I ain't signed to nobody.
Bro, I'll never forget that. That nigga asked me. Because when he said it, he said 12.5. I said, all right, no problem. Like, shit, as long as we can get this done within the next week, because I was pretty much done with Certified. It was done. Like, he was the one I really wanted on there and shit. Now I got, all right, let's knock this out. And I ain't know he was like, I ain't gonna say testing me, but he was thinking it was somebody calling that like had a record label behind him. You know what I'm saying? So he gonna tell you that much. You feel me?
Getting on the phone with him, like I was stuck in I was supposed to go back to Atlanta. This is how fast everything happened. I was supposed to go back to Atlanta the next day and do the song with Pastor Troy. And so when I talked to him, the conversation was just real from the get-go. And he said, I asked him how much I needed to get the feature done, whatever he told me. I said, all right, no problem. He said, who you signed to? I said, I ain't signed to nobody.
Who you signed to?
And he said, so you gonna give me, I just tell you, it was like 12.5. You know what I'm saying? He was like, you gonna give me 12.5 of your money, and you gonna have.
Wait a minute, the statute of limitations is up. I don't have that 12.5 no more, so that can be on this documentary. Let's clear that up right now. But yeah, here we go.
The conversation was just real from the get-go. And he said, I asked him how much I needed to get the feature done, whatever he told me. I said, all right, no problem. He said, who you signed to? I said, I ain't signed to nobody. And he said, so you gonna give me, I just tell you, it was like 12.5. You know what I'm saying? He's like, you gonna give me 12.5 of your money, and you don't have no record company behind you. Like, this your money that you grinded. I was like, yeah, like, I got it. I'm straight. I'm ready. Like, he threw the number out there. We didn't know each other. You got to understand. So he thinking, like, I'm going to throw a number at this dude, see what he say. He said it. I said, all right, I'm going to book a flight. I'm going to get there tomorrow. I said, I'm supposed to be in Atlanta to do a song with Troy. He thought I was talking about Lil Troy.
That was the funniest shit. So y'all got to think about it. I'm not really knowing at the time that him and Lil Troy is like, I know Face and Lil Troy going at it, which I wasn't fucking with Lil Troy anyway. I was going to Atlanta to fuck with Pastor Troy to do that. But I just said Troy, so Pimp ain't know. So Pimp's, man, okay, yeah. All this shit is funny to me because I remember, this shit is memories, bro. This shit.
You gotta understand, so he thinking like, I'm gonna throw a number at this dude, see what he say. He said it, I said, all right, I'm gonna book a flight, I'm gonna get there tomorrow. I said, I'm supposed to be in Atlanta to do a song with Troy. He thought I was talking about Lil Troy. And he was, at the time, they had a little beef going on. And he was like, Lil Troy, fuck him, you know what I'm saying? I was like, no, Pastor Troy, I gotta go to Atlanta. And he was like, oh, okay. I said, but look, let me call you right back, I'm gonna hang up the phone. Let me call my road manager and I'm gonna see if he can book me a ticket from Atlanta to Houston. So as soon as I get finished doing a song with Pastor Troy, I'll come straight to you. And I know he thought it wasn't gonna happen. Like, he didn't know me. So, but that's how, I was grinding. That's how hard I grind. When I'm working. So he said, all right, so I hung up the phone, called the road manager, got it set up to where as soon as I finished the session with Troy, we could, I had to fly to New Orleans, go to Atlanta, do the song with Troy. As soon as I finished the song with Troy, I fly from Atlanta and land in Houston. And so he booked a flight for me. I called Pimp back and I told him he didn't believe it. And he was like, you coming tomorrow? And I was like, yeah. He was like, so you gonna go do the song with Pastor Troy and you gonna come here to do something with me? And I was like, yeah, like, hell yeah. If shit, I'm gonna get a Pimp C feature, I'm coming. He say, I tell you what, man, if you gonna do all that, I'm gonna pick you up myself from the airport. You know, once again, I'm thinking like, this bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Like, he ain't gonna pick me up. And he was like, I ain't playing. If you gonna grind that hard, he was like, I gotta see this to believe it. I'm gonna pick you up myself. And that's how it started. The next day I left, I went and did a song with Troy, finished that, you know, jumped on a plane, landed in Houston, went straight to the studio. You mean?
See, that's the first part. Let's see the second part. It's like when you're doing them, it ain't for me, it ain't as easy to get no documentary done. You gotta man, you gotta have you need some oomph behind you. So when you ain't doing nothing illegal no more and everything just whatever. Now when you getting money hand over fist, it ain't shit to get this shit done. But then when you slow down and you know, I hate that. I don't hate nothing, but I don't like the fact that is the way it's at. Everything on here is just like I want it. It's like about this is over 30 minutes of it between that one I just played and this one I'm finna play. It's probably about 40 more minutes that gotta be added on and stuff. But ain't none of that free, homie. Even if you got to, you know, you already got the footage, or if you're gonna shoot new footage, then it gotta be edited. Then it gotta go, then it'll go to any of them places that boys be named, man, why you don't just sell it to this one, man, Tubi or Hulu, man, it's stuff you gotta do before that. Like, it gotta be completely finished. Let me see, this the second trailer. Yeah.
Fuck them niggas, man. We gonna get to this money.
That boy,
but they don't get with the program. They gonna get ran over by the program.
That's like the worst shit. I'm gonna tell you the worst thing they could have did was take a nigga who just lost everything that he owned, and then
I ain't got a piece of facial hair on my face. I'm trying to see. Nah, I got a little pencil mustache.
Give a fuck about nothing. And a nigga who been, you might want to say, oppressed. For how many years? Massa? Yeah, for Massa. Get off me, Massa. For how many years? For about 10. For 10, and put them two niggas together and think that something ain't got to happen. Bitch, you either finna roll or get rolled over. Like, that's the truth. It ain't no stopping what we gonna do. It ain't like we gonna stop. So you gonna ride with it and you gonna get your ass rolled over. And I don't give a from the biggest to the smallest niggas in the rap game, nigga. If shit, if they don't like me, fuck. Cause
I was, same attitude, bro. That's 25, 26 years old. Fuck them. I ain't never knew no other way.
It ain't like we gonna stop. So you gonna ride with it and you gonna get your ass rolled over. And I don't give a from the biggest to the smallest niggas in the rap game, nigga. If they don't like me, fuck. Cause all I did was tell the truth. You know what I'm saying? So a real nigga sit down and watch the shit be like, that nigga ain't lying. You know what I'm saying? One of the niggas who get mad is the niggas that we talking about. You know what I'm saying? Them niggas like, man, fuck them niggas so I sweat. Yeah. You know, first nigga forehead get a little sweat. They probably sit with their old lady, and their old lady don't look around like, they talking about me, their old lady sitting next to him like, they talking about this fuck ass nigga right here. And he's sitting there sweating. But we ain't tripping, man. We don't want no beef, man. Like, we just want to get our money. As long as we can get our money, we don't got no problem with y'all pussy niggas. I'm telling you, when the problem started, and when something started happening with our breeding, that's what we got. All of that straight, man, that shit gonna happen. Running high if I breed, y'all.
You're not gonna take a nigga from Mississippi who ain't never had shit, and a nigga from Georgia that ain't been oppressed and think it's not finna happen. Man, nigga, that's like two hungry ass stomachs that you put together on one fat ass nigga. He gotta eat, you know what I'm saying? So it finna go down. OJ Loda, he dumped all three on.
Yeah, he had with Fanny with it. Children of the slave, man.
That's Hot Beats Studio. I don't know anybody from Atlanta know what I'm talking about, but yeah, that's Hot Beat Studio. And my engineer was KY. Shout out KY. He ended up being Wayne engineer now. Yeah, he in there. But yeah, this Hot Beat Studio. So we working on stuff with Certified on here too. This, in Atlanta and in Texas. Okay, now this is back in Houston right here. This is this is I'm going when Pimp had we go to the radio station to meet with Mean Green and do the interview. Rest in peace, Mean Green.
35,
I ain't never liked none of this type of shit. You can tell. Okay, this back at Hot Beats right here. Okay, so see, that's where editing and all that come in. This back in Atlanta right here at Hot Beats. We going. This song on Certified, but this was before Certified was out. So me and Bo Hagen just sitting there like, critiquing it.
That's how I did. I know your baby mama said so. Called her after I was losing bitch and gave me head so. Every move a nigga made, I get the call. I guess that's just a chance I take. It's like fucking around with 30 needles. I move that shit from home to Florida just like it's legal. And keep pushing it, I push it to the limit. Oh, I've been doing that before Rick Ross said so. You niggas sitting waiting on rap money, I'm all in. Real ass nigga, I got a real ass nigga, you don't want it with me.
This back in Houston. Yeah, this back in Houston. Now it's back in Houston. We going in the radio station to go talk to me. Y'all see the Okay, now this fun. This one we recorded Young Rayful right here. This back in Hot Beats. Cause I was even in patchwork of Hot Beats when I was in Atlanta. And this all my crew right here, KY in the engineering, but this everybody. I used to roll with this many people. Like you gotta have that. I had to pay that many hotels, that many flights, all that. But yeah, this one we the night I recorded Young Rayful. Young Rayful. It's back in Houston. That's where you sign in, go upstairs and the little corporate buildings and do your radio interview and shit. Y'all see the phone? That's 2007. I told y'all. I told y'all, man. Been doing it.
Man, will y'all tell these folks what time it is, man?
I'm late.
4 o'clock in the morning. How long we been shooting this documentary? When the fuck did we ever care what time it was? Why you wanna know what time it is now? Let these niggas know, goddamn, we working late. It's non-stop. It's non-stop. We've been in this bitch since 7 o'clock.
I've been up for 22 hours.
My nigga, like, I've been up for 22 hours.
They about to expose you on grill, man. I think I got to do that to the heart.
They go
Intro,
And the outro. And my nigga Bo Hagen is tired.
Bo Hagen sleep on the floor.
Bo been up for party. He's on the charger right now.
Bo say he charging up.
I see Budweisers and Red Bulls. Oh, Bud Light, my bad shit. And Wayne's and a lot of pads and writing and producing and all that good shit. Niggas KY been in this big grind with us. You know what I'm talking about? I know. That's it, but it's all in there somewhere.
Okay, now we back in Houston. 104.
This was Mean Green. Yeah, show Mean Green love. Those green been running.
Bro, I ain't had no face. My little facial hair couldn't come in there. Look how that young nigga was.
On the radio station, it's like 300,000 listeners listen to this radio station. So it's time to change the single up. Do the first live interview, introduce them to the new single, which is She Love It. Me, Pimp C, and Cornmo. And
that's for all the bullshit.
so we gotta do this shit. Even though this is not what I like to do.
He's like a motherfucker, bro.
It's back in Atlanta.
Nah, he's tired, bro.
He ain't writing down his remarks.
Nah.
You gotta take your patience.
Oh, this recording at like 6 in the morning. We delirious. Hagen, Bo Hagen couldn't get the right look. I'm fucking with you.
This is a great example of improper ebonics.
Improper ebonics.
BBD land. Trying to say I'm done. It's done, Pop. I'm fucking up. I got it now. I got it now.
I got it rolled down.
I got a whole lot of money, a whole lot of cars, a whole lot of jewelry, a whole lot of cars, got a whole lot of phones with a whole lot of buttons. So a little bit and you're talking a whole lot of nothing. We on some country rap shit, nigga.
That motherfucker right now while he got it.
Look, I say,
He's over that motherfucker while he's still remote.
I know what you want to talk about right quick, bro. So I can try to type this in real quick. Your boy Big Mo.
okay, so this back in Houston doing the interview with Mean Green. They keep editing back and forth, but rest in peace to Mean Green. And this is when Big Mo had just died. Like, yeah, we had found out like that day or something. So that was going on. That's why I know we finna be talking about that.
Passed away since y'all been.
Yeah, man, Pimp told me.
That's sad.
Some goddamn Kool-Aid, fuck.
Talk about right quick, bro. Well, I can try to type this in real quick. Your boy Big Mo passed away since y'all been.
Yeah, man, Pimp told me.
That's sad.
Some goddamn Kool-Aid, fuck. Taste like Red Bull.
Okay, this is back in the studio in Atlanta at Patchwork.
That nigga be walking around like, oh, what the hell, man? He gonna crash like a motherfucker on a sugar high. Out high, it ain't only had none of that shit in it. That shit not turned psychological, I think. Yeah.
They talking about me and Red Bull.
You try to turn me on your drug addiction. Talking about drink shit, bro. Right nigga psychologically. I said, man, I don't want to drink like this motherfucker. Nigga, that's why I was in that motherfucker working and you was laying in that corner sleep over there while you talking that shit. Remember that? was why we ain't got no AC in the van.
He said that's because we ain't got no AC in the van.
5 hours deep into where we was? Colombo, Mississippi.
Lord. We gotta do that. Ain't none of that for real. What? Ain't no AC van.
Shout out to Cyber Self. That's Cyber Self right there.
You know what?
We need to schedule that.
That's Cyber Self. That's the one that made the very freaky word, very freaky girl, whatever.
You damn so you gotta prioritize a lot of that shit that's really like, okay, rent due, AC fucked up.
No, we done. We done.
These rims.
These rims.
Goddamn stuff, prioritize that shit. And AC, got scoot to the back a little bit.
Yeah. But no, we need to get that fixed. What? Definitely.
Nigga, we need to do it on the class. We pull up
Man, coming up in just a few minutes, we're going to dedicate the last part of.
Okay, this back in Houston at the radio interview with Mean Green. Damn, rest in peace, Mean Green.
My show to Big Mo. All right, for those of you just turned on the radio, we're going to do that in just a little bit here. I promise you that my man was going to be in the house with me. I got 17 in here with me right now. What up with you?
Yeah, what's up with it?
All right, we got an interesting story, man, behind how we met. Of course, Pimp C had a lot to do with that, and we hooked up, and you gave me your music, and I like your swagger, man, what you're doing there. We're going to play your song coming up here in just a little bit. And also, you got a lot going on. What's the name of your new album?
It's certified.
Certified.
Yeah,
certified. All right, that's how it is. How did you get a chance to meet Pimp C and work with him?
It's crazy the way I met Pimp. I actually came out to feature Pimp C, and when I got to him to feature him, that's like my big brother. It wasn't a feature no more. It's just I got down with UGK Records. But it all started with it was just supposed to be a feature.
Okay.
But I was coming to put him on my album. And then,
next thing you know.
Yeah, it was over with.
Man. Well, you got a nice swag on that too, man. I like the way you guys work together. Y'all doing your thing. All right, my man is in the building with me, 17. We're going to find out how you got that name, 17, hanging out with us too. The Street Heat, baby. The last 30 minutes of the show will be dedicated to my man, Big Mo. So y'all hang on for that, okay? That's how we put it down right now, jumping back in the Street Heat.
Man, look at man, I'm telling y'all something about this nigga.
Okay, wait a minute. This outside a show somewhere, I don't know where we at, but we outside the show and we already like we lit. We ain't time. We finna go inside and drink some more before we get on stage, but we already done. And Bo Hagen is trying to talk to the camera about me. I remember this.
Back in the Street Heat.
He is.
Man, look at man, I'm telling y'all something about this nigga here, man. This a young entrepreneur in the making right here, man. You understand what I'm talking about? From the streets to the goddamn, to the high rises. You understand what I'm saying?
How I feel about the controversies surrounding UGK Records. Because the True Story album's on YouTube. And so, they put my name in with all that. And I mean, it's cool. I don't care if that's what they want to do. If they pimp, that's like somebody say something bad about Green. Right. I'm Green roll with me. Right. So I don't have nothing against you, but if you're going to do something to Green, you got to do something to me. That's what I was raised. Yeah, so I need to clear that.
Green say that's the way I was raised. Like, you got a lot of people who got their little opinions on whatever, man, but they don't know what was really going on. Like, you ride with who ride with you, bro. Right or wrong, you figure that out when y'all get back to the crib away from everybody.
That also in the future, and that's it.
Yeah, what we want to do though, we want to kind of make sure though we keep the focus on you as well though. Yeah. We need to get
See, and even then, I ain't want to see how you said we got to make sure we keep the focus on you. I ain't like that whole let's talk about Pimp. Let's talk about whatever. I ain't never like the focus being on me. It was just, I don't know. It's something to do with that anxiety. But this one, we back outside, whatever show we had. I can't remember. We was in North Carolina, South Carolina right here. But yeah, this Bo Hagen give me my flowers, but we all lit. We all drunk. I'm telling y'all. So
talking about we got this music flying all state to state like bricks, you feel what I'm talking about? Coming to a block near you, with a musical block near you feel what I'm talking about? Go ahead. I'm glad y'all talking to him now, right? You can still talk straight, give him about 3 more hours. Ain't gonna be none of that talking straight. The tongue gonna be all fucked up. The words gonna have to come across the screen, goddamn. Yeah, right.
That's from Bohagan, you know.
Troy. Troy been looking like that since 2007. That's my nigga. Yeah, that's when we did Run These Streets. Yeah, that's what we recording right now.
That was some serious fun, you know. Beats in the studio. Like, it's one of the times where you in the studio with somebody and you gotta kind of watch it.
That's that nigga voice with no dubs. Hold on, let me run it back.
Kind of watch it.
Pastor Troy is still a beast.
That was it about to go into the verse? Yeah, it was about to go into the verse.
And it ain't even about me doing my verse. I just want to watch this nigga do his verse because I've been listening to this nigga, you know, since forever. And me and him, he just embraced me and told me everything, you know, I needed to know. And me and him still to this day, you know, that's the OG.
Just in case you just turned the radio on, the last 30 minutes we're going to dedicate it to my man Big Mo. I guess you heard the news. He passed away. All right, I got my man 17 is here with me right now. You know what I mean? And we got a lot going on around our city, man. I know you just touched down here and you heard the bad news too. My man Mo had a heart attack last weekend. He's been hanging on, all the negativity and all the stuff been floating around. You know all about negativity from being around this hip hop thing, especially being around Pimp C and UGK Records. A lot of negativity going on there with, you know, what's happening with Pimp C. You want to speak on that?
Yeah, man. First, let me say rest in peace to that man. That's, you know, and I see my, you know, I seen all my sorrows out to the family, man. I hope everything gets better. But as far as UGK Records,
Yeah, man. We just finished this radio shit. Everybody know I'm on that radio, but good look, man. Mean Green looking out for us. You know what I'm saying? 104.9, Houston, 360-something thousand listeners. I mean, yeah, man, we got the internet going nuts around here, so to leave this radio station, man. Next time, we still on the grind. We gonna need the big brother. It's off the footage off him.
That's what it is. So just let y'all know that it ain't as easy as just, you know, it's shot and bring it to Hulu or bring it to whatever. Man, you gotta have your shit. Yeah, you gotta have it together, and it gotta be finished. You know what I'm saying? Because all they want to do is buy a product. But I'm finna get out of here. Salute, Yank. I'm get with you, bro.